Okay, wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, and I appreciate everyone connecting. It's always really inspiring to see all you teachers so dedicated to finding new ways to introduce your material. So hopefully today I'm going to have some new ideas for you. Phenomenon-based learning is really exciting, and I'm trying to get it implemented in a lot of schools. So let's see if you can get convinced as well. A lot of people ask me what the difference is between project-based learning and phenomenon-based learning. And the easiest way to answer that is most of the times, not all the times, project-based learning does not have to be interdisciplinary, and it doesn't have to have a global perspective. And phenomenon-based learning does. It wants to help students get out into the world and be prepared in their futures. Just so you know, when I'm talking about lessons, this is the configuration I'm thinking of. The students work in groups, and the teacher is sort of the superhero. So let's go to objective 1, essentials of the CLIL approach. Here is the definition of CLIL: interdisciplinary lessons taught through a language different than the student's home language. Again, a more holistic, natural approach. So let's get into phenomenon-based learning, all right? I'm going to begin by the exhibition, by the final projects. Why? I want you to see what your students can do. What are the common denominators in all these final projects? So the first final project is a graphic novel, and this is a group of students in Mexico, and each group went out to their local pueblos, and they asked for stories from the indigenous tribes, and they put all of their information in the form of a graphic novel. The next one is a two-sided identity mask. Now this was a class that was a combination of chemistry, literature, and art. And each student made two sides of a mask. The first side was a picture of themselves as they've been formed by society, by the social media, by any other external factors. And then the second side was the chemical element that they felt best represented them. Here we have an economics class that worked with the technology and literature class, and each group was responsible for 2 pages of a book. On the first page, they explained an economic concept in their own words, and on the second page, they applied that economic concept to something in the real world. So could you, in the chat, tell me some common denominators in all of those exhibitions and all of those final projects? Sharing with community, absolutely. All our hands-on activities, yes. Interdisciplinary, integration, exactly. Group activities. Yeah, you're getting it. So a lot of you have already done some of these things. Collaboration, high-order thinking skills, cross-curricular, engaged students, multicultural, and what's very important is a global perspective. Now, what you probably want to know are the steps to create a phenomenon-based learning project. Let's get there. Here are the very basic steps. One thing that's very important to know about phenomenon-based learning projects, and what scares some teachers, and you don't have to be scared by this, is that creating a phenomenon-based learning project is not linear. Now here we're going with the most effective inquiry questions, and this is very helpful. The 3 best words to begin an inquiry question with are how, why, and what if. Here's some inquiry questions. Now I always like to give a little background. So here you've been asked to be part of the youth panel at the United Nations on cyberbullying because of your experience in this matter. Here is the question. All right, that's one idea of an inquiry question. Again, you'll get a PDF of this, so you can go back to it. Here's another idea. The loss of biodiversity on the planet is reaching a tipping point. It's academic language, you'll have to explain tipping point. So you decide to create a blog to highlight the different issues. Now, a blog is chosen specifically for our students today. So what's the inquiry question? As you see, we've included the student's family and other living beings on the planet. So we're taking things from the real world, we're getting a global perspective as well. And thank you so much. Neil, take it away, please.
Okay, well, no, thank you, Donna. Thanks very much. That was really interesting, and really, I just thought it was such an interesting and innovative kind of approach in the classroom, so really good. And some great participation there as well. I thought everyone seemed to really get on board and share some great ideas.
Yeah.